I'm at 8739 Landen Drive in Landen, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. I'm looking for any root intrusion, structural issues, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. I'll be going through the stack in the laundry room, which is in the first basement, but center of the building, not all the way in the, this is a quad, so third level in the laundry room right next to the stationary tub. And I'm pushing out all the way to the main. Based off of the year of the home, there is PVC inside. It should say PVC all the way to the main, but it could change to possibly clay outside, depending on what the developer used. This is kind of a mid-era materials. You can see there is the stationary tub, door, the HVAC, and we're going in right here to this Y in the stack here. We'll make an S bend here as it comes through the wall and then drop back down. And so there is a clean out in the front of the house, and so if I need to, you can see we're vertical now. If I need to, I can make a move to that floor clean out in the lower basement. From the right, probably a floor drain down there. Inspector has already run a lot of water to check the fixture, and so far all the water has escaped as designed. Right here, look on the top of the screen, you'll see like a half circle, like a crescent on the top. That is where the floor clean out in the lower basement comes in. So from this point, we've done all the interior pipe, and so if we need to, if I can't make it through all the way, I will be going from that point on. We're hoping to make it all the way out. And that's so kind of what I expected here. Instead of staying PVC all the way out, they used PVC on the inside. And then once they transitioned to the exterior, they used clay, which is normal for the era. Clay pipe can last a long time. There's a lot of 100-year-old clay pipe out there. Been used for a very long time. They no longer use it now, it's all PVC, but the biggest problem with clay is it's pretty common to find some root intrusion, but so far this all looks really good. All the connections are nice and tight. There are usually about every 3 feet or so there are connections, so there's just a lot of opportunity. If you look in the bottom left hand corner, you can see it's also an angle indicator of how the camera is laying. And you can see here we're at 28 degrees, the line is dropping, and a lot of times that indicates either getting close to the main or going under a road or a structure. Okay, so here's something coming in from the right hand side. It's kind of strange to have a tie-in. We may be at the high end of a main. and that would mean that another house tap is coming in there from the right. So I'm going to continue, but you can see the water level flow picking up, and there's nothing on here. So I'm actually going to pause the video here, and I'm going to go verify where the camera is. I can locate exactly where that camera is to be able to locate the pipe. And I can tell if I came into the end of a sewer main, or if that tap is possibly another line. It would be strange, but I'm going to pull back until I see that tap, which is just a pipe coming in there to the right. And that way we know exactly if I'm in a main and what is coming in there. But I believe I must have come into the end of a main, because they don't do shared taps in this era. But there's always a first time. So again, I'm going to pause the video. We're going to go verify the placement of the camera and whether or not we've already made it all the way off the property and into the sanitary sewer main. Okay, so this does look to be a shared tap. This coming in from the right. I am between. If you're facing the house, I am left of the driveway, in between the two houses. The sewer main appears to be across the street, so maybe another 70 feet away. I'm going to try to run some water and see if it helps get the camera out. If not, I will have to make a move to the other clean out to try to get out further. But from here on out, this is a shared line with the neighbor to the left, which is pretty unusual for a house of this age, that they would allow a shared tap, unless this is considered a sub-main or something, which it may be. Okay, I'm going to pause I'm going to turn the audio off just so you don't have to listen to all the background noise. Okay, this is where it ties into the main across the street. So I will note, and I'll show the buyer where the neighbor's line comes in and ties in. This is a shared tap or a sub-main. The two houses come together in the side yard. Like I said, just left of the driveway. And then they cross the street together and tie into the concrete main, which you saw that is across the street up past the sidewalk. So, but everything looked really good. It looked good structurally. There's no root intrusion. The line looked as good as it could for a 50 year old line. So I'm going to pull back. We'll continue recording on the way back just in case there's something that was missed. But the line looked really good. Just to make a note, when we get out, I believe it was somewhere in the, like 75 feet or so where that tap was. From that point on, this is considered a shared tap. If there is any issue with it crossing the street or from that point on, it is a shared responsibility. And then once it gets out in the street, I'm not sure who maintenances the sewers here in Landen. But most likely once it gets off the property, it will be maintained by a local sewer district. So from about 72 feet on, you can see there's the tap there to the right. You can see water coming in. So it is in use. The water is turned off to this house. The line itself looked really good. All the joints are nice and tight. There's no offsets, no roots. I mean, this is about as good as it gets. Back in the house now, as you can see by the PVC pipe. And now I'm going vertical, that's why there's water dripping off of the front, that's why it's obscured. Here I am, making my way out of the stack now. So the line looked great. It's about the best you could ask for a line of this age and material. So no issues to report. It's open, free flowing, and it all looks good. So that'll end the inspection at 8739 Landen Drive in Landen.